Hi, my name is Maxim Magnus. I'm a model and an activist for the LGBTQ+ community. As a trans woman, there's so many social constructs. You are faced with so many things of, oh, you have to do this in order to be a woman. I think especially when it comes to the way you look, just the way you behave. So when I had long hair, I felt that I was ultimately, a woman, just like any other cis woman out there. Yeah, well, I think the correlation between hair and gender is just, it's kind of bullshit. It's, it's very much a social construct, just like anything else is for women out there. Like, you have to have perfect boobs, you have to have a thigh gap, you have to be skinny, like stuff like that. It's just the same. Like, if I didn't have long hair, I think people would see me differently. But even when I had my long hair, like, people would still call me sir. Like, it was just kind of weird to me that still happened. But I really felt female because that's what I'd been told. That's what was, oh, Maxim, if you do this, if you do that, then you're a woman. I think, especially, I had this with my eyebrows a lot. When growing up, I used to have, these eyebrows, and people used to tell me, Maxim, if you want people to take you seriously and if you want people to think that you're a woman, then you should pluck your eyebrows, you should do this, you should do that. And it's just, I did that for other people, and I think so many other girls do that as well because they aspire to be something that the world has set out for them. They've, if you want to find a boyfriend, if you want to find a girlfriend, if you want to be successful in life for some reason that has a lot to do with your appearance, I think also from, for example, let's say my family, my parents, who, especially my mom, she was very scared when I told her I was going to shave my hair. She was like, no, and like, will you get any jobs? Like, what is it going to be like? And because people kind of, I guess, see you as, I don't know, like a threat or something once you shave your head. Like, it's just, people are less likely to speak to you in a way because you look different. But that's the same, with everything. Like, if you're not the standard that people are used to, then, that's what they're scared of. So I think for gender, it's hugely correlated with your hair. Like, we just make that, when we look at someone, we make that instant decision, like, oh, she has long hair, that's a woman. And I think for a lot of the times, even when we see men with long hair, people are just like, oh, they must be gay. Like, they must have, they must be feminine because they have longer hair. And I think for women, it's the same way. Like, oh, if you shave your head, you must be a lesbian. That's like, and I just don't think that should be a thing. And I think people put too much pressure on that. It was very strange for me to have that idea. I mean, everything was kind of forced upon me. Like, as a trans woman, you have to get certain surgeries to look the way you do, and I did that. And then I had the long hair, and it just kept getting longer and longer and longer. And I think my relationship with it kind of grew a little bit toxic in a way because I was doing it more for other people than for myself. And I think I had so much attached to my hair because I went through so much and so many stories, so many memories, and a lot of it had to do with my hair. I never realized it until, like, I guess when I was shaving it, that I had so much attached to my hair. For me, it was more of a letting go moment. It was, I want to prove to myself, but also to other people, that I can be a woman without having this long hair. Like, I don't need to look this certain way, because I think a lot of the times people would say to me, like, oh my god, you have such long hair, it's so beautiful, you're so sexy. And I was like, but I want to prove to myself, and I want to know myself that I'm also those things without my hair. I think we have such an emotional relationship with our hair because of the way we're scared how people are going to view us in a way, I think. And I thought I was going to cry because for me, I've been through so much, and my hair has been a big part of that because in a way it was something I could shield myself with. Like, it was a way to say, even though I didn't feel like a woman on the inside when I was transitioning, even though I was, but I didn't always feel like it, to the outside world, that was something that people could see and go, oh, she's a girl. And yeah, I guess now it's just much more empowering. I'm much more myself. I'm coming more to terms with who I am. And I think if modeling is going to change for me, I only think it will change for the better, because now I feel 100% like myself.